Bad. Welcome back to this.
Yes. Hello, hello.
Welcome back to Nerdery. I'm JD.
I'm Jimmy.
Patty.
It's top 10 best announcements of Sdcc. But first off, we are brought to you by some people.
Yes, we are brought to you by Captain Jack's Elixirs at www.captainjackselixirs.com. And also, All-Star Comics, Baytown, Texas, 281-839-7127. So, yeah, there you go. Stuff.
Go get your juice and go read you some comics.
And the Nerdery juice.
Yes.
Get some
Pick
Nerdery
up a bottle
juice.
of Nerdery juice.
Yeah.
And you got, what, 5 flavors?
4, I think, now.
4 flavors to
Yes.
choose from. So, check them out. All awesome. Yeah.
I'm eating nuts.
He
In the
likes
middle of
nuts
a
in his
podcast.
mouth.
That's kind of rude, man.
I eat almost every show.
I should be allowed to eat nuts because I'm the peanut gallery.
Oh.
Well, these aren't exactly nuts. They're cashews, so.
Yeah.
They're in the same family.
They're not peanuts.
Aren't they legumes or seeds?
Yeah, I think
Legume.
they're called legumes.
Well, there you have
Yeah.
it, folks. You've tuned in just in time to see a
Science
nut
stuff.
chew on some nuts.
Hi.
Well, not nuts, because they're cashews.
Yeah. That's all good.
And then we made the same joke again.
Yeah.
Had to bring it full circle.
Did you know about Brazil nuts?
Are they hotter than all the other nuts? Is that-
No.
They wax.
They wax.
I watched a show about different things, and it said that Brazil nuts can be sexually transmitted. Like, if you're sleeping with somebody that's allergic to nuts, don't eat
Oh.
Brazil nuts.
Oh,
I
That's
don't.
awesome.
I'm not 100% on the science, but somebody said so.
we're off to a running start.
So, not in any particular order.
Right.
Here are the top 10 announcements of Sdcc. Like I said, not in any particular order. The thing that I saw that I'm most excited about, Justice League trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we finally get to see a black-suited Superman?
No.
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 Is there any inkling
they
that
did
Superman...
make a little reference at the very end of the trailer.
There was a mystery to be solved.
Alfred was awaiting somebody at the very end. He's like, I had a feeling you would come.
It was the way he worded, or yeah, I knew he said
like,
you were coming.
They said you were coming.
Yeah.
I hope you're not too late.
Well, that's cool because it's
And it's that
if it
moment
is,
of like you're in a bad situation.
It's either Green Lantern or it's Superman.
yeah, if it's Superman, it'll be the first time Alfred has encountered.
It's somebody
him.
interesting though.
Because they never met in BVS. Like Alfred
Nope.
didn't meet anybody in
I
BVS.
kind of hope they leave it that way because that was just like the first trailer, right? Sometimes they screw it up in later trailers.
Well, we've had a teaser.
There's a smudge on your lens next to Jimmy's head.
No.
Oh, yep. It's smudgy.
Do I look like Two-Face or something?
Smudgy.
I think I got a light.
Smudgy.
I look
I'll
like
put your
Billy
face
D.
in the
Williams
smudge
Two-Face
spot.
from
Maybe we can
the
get
Lego
a funny
Batman movie.
screenshot of it.
See, it's
With
smudgy.
Yeah, I do. I look like Two-Face.
Hey, at least you don't look like that Silent Hill thing that I did.
Give me a fucking coin.
So I know what I was most excited about.
What were you most excited about?
American Horror Story.
Really?
Yes.
What's the theme this time?
Cult.
Cult.
But it's all clown-faced people. Like,
the last
it's
one
really...
was Hotel, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
We're gonna watch this.
I know, right?
We're gonna watch this
No, it's
one.
still smudgy.
It's still not
I can see
working.
it from here.
Oh, and
Maybe
he
it's
hadn't
not.
wiped it yet.
Oh, shit. There's a long delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him looking it on here. It looks like it's still there though.
It's still there. I don't know why it's not gone.
I don't know.
It's me.
It's your aura.
Yeah. It's only.
Jimmy has a smudgy aura.
It's only on
Yes.
this side of the face. This
You
side's
need
fine.
a good saging.
Just a bundle of sage just
Yeah.
wafting.
Actually,
smoke
that's called
towards me.
smudging.
That's smudging.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Smudge
yeah.
the smudge,
Well,
huh?
Yes.
See, there it is.
Ah,
okay.
smudge the smudge.
There it is.
But yeah.
Wow, this delay.
But yeah, that
great.
preview looked super creepy
yeah,
and
it's still
super
there.
weird, and I'm really excited.
I
about
didn't
it.
watch that one, but that's definitely way outside
I love
my
that show
wheelhouse.
though. So
I haven't seen any of it.
Oh.
What show is it?
There's a American Horror Story.
Oh, okay.
What is
There's a
this?
few seasons you can 9. There's a few seasons you can kind of skip that weren't as good, But
Was the sideshow one decent?
Sideshow was okay. The freak show one was okay.
It was the sanitarium one, wasn't it? The second season?
Asylum was mediocre.
Yeah.
Coven was worse.
Okay.
But the rest of them I liked.
Well, getting better.
And I haven't seen the last season yet. Actually, so last season wasn't Hotel, it was Roanoke.
Oh, okay.
Hotel was amazing. One of my favorites.
Well, they explored the Black Dahlia murder.
Yeah, and all sorts
the other,
of...
Yeah.
Well, in the first one, they covered Black Dahlia. The murder house one they did.
Yeah.
And then they went through all sorts of stuff in Hotel. It was so good. And those vampires and stuff. So
for the people who haven't seen American Horror Story, each season has its own theme.
Yes.
And is it a self-sustaining story with all new characters?
Yeah. It's all new characters, but the same actors a lot of times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's
you
weird.
get to see them play in different roles and different, parts and weird things and...
Bizarre.
Why are you showing us this now? It's too awesome. I can't look away.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Be right back, but right now in the background we've got the, I'm guessing the new Justice League trailer playing.
Oh, my boyfriend.
If you haven't seen it, he looks awesome as Aquaman.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, I'm not down for guys, but he looks awesome.
He's beautiful.
He's really like put some strength behind the character.
Yeah.
It's not like the blonde.
Yeah, I hated that.
Sissy boy
Aquaman.
that talks to
Yeah.
fish,
No. I never liked Aquaman, and then he came forward, and I saw his thing, and went, oh, boy.
Yeah, he looks good.
Shit.
He looks like a late 90s Aquaman.
This is the moment.
There it is.
And we're all dead silent.
You said you'd come. Now let's just hope that you're not too late.
Nice.
Boom, boom, boom. You should watch the American Horror Story one. Because it's really fucking creepy.
Dude, she looks great as hell. Like, the costume looks awesome. No, I haven't seen any of these.
You heard about Kryptons?
No. Well, no, I did hear about that. I actually read an article about that 2 or 3 months back. And it sounded really awesome. I'm looking forward to it, if that's the case. Okay.
It's on Sci-Fi.
I'm looking forward to hoping that Sci-Fi has something on Hulu. Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe later on.
Well, it looked really good. It sounded really good. I saw photos and stuff. Really awesome. Yeah. Going Thor. What's going on over here?
Keith told me to wipe off the lens with my butt.
I'm sure that was the problem. The fact that it wasn't your butt couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Keith, do you seriously just want a close-up of Patty's butt? What's wrong?
Yeah,
with that?
basically.
Oh, okay.
She'll send you one if you ask.
Right? You just gotta ask nice enough. Booty pics for
She's
everyone.
not ashamed to do that.
Don't say that on air now. We'll start getting people.
You can send your
talking
request to
about it.
fullmoonpatty at thenerdery.net.
There you
Yeah,
go.
email
If you're
me.
creative in your email, she might actually send you one.
Right? She gotta be really creative. Nothing I've heard
Yeah.
before.
They'll just sound pervy.
Cause no, I get enough of that on my own. I don't need.
Let's not
Damn
get
it,
too
that's
carried away
weird.
with it.
Yeah, that
It's
was
not the
fan
good
shot.
one. There you go.
There we go. American Horror Story.
American
We're watching the
Horror
trailer right now, folks.
I heard rumor that the clown from Freak Show is coming back, but I don't know if that's true or not.
See, I'm way behind on that stuff.
This is already too weird for me.
I love it.
If you hate clowns, you're gonna hate this fucking season.
Yeah.
That's all that was in the trailer. Just nothing
Yeah.
but clowns.
There was another one too that had a girl with blue hair in it too, but yeah, I thought that was great. It is creepy and weird.
Yeah.
You could definitely put it that way.
Yeah.
Cult.
Incredibly bizarre.
It's right up my wheelhouse. Just like that show I watched earlier.
This is true.
I found out it was by Douglas Adams.
Who?
Douglas Adams.
Yeah.
What-
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Is that the show you watched? The other day?
No, I watched Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective thing.
I saw
It's
that
on
Hulu.
Netflix right now.
Netflix, okay.
I think it's on Netflix.
It's either Netflix or Hulu.
Might have been Hulu, actually.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Wow.
Anyways.
Netflix or Hulu, folks.
Actually, it might have been Hulu.
Okay.
It was really, really weird and hard to keep up with for some people that live in my house. But I really, really enjoyed it. It's definitely worth a watch. Oh, yeah, see that?
Yeah, this is the one with the girl with the blue hair.
Yeah.
Ah, definitely weird.
JD can't hang with the weird shit.
Like, I read a lot of creepypastas, but
I'm not turned the right way.
I'm sorry.
I was trying, but
it's just some random chick with blue hair and a crowd of clowns.
Yeah.
Like really creepy looking.
Like, I'll
I mean,
cut your
these guys
throat
are
clowns.
yeah, they're
Like
wielding
music video
baseball
clowns.
bats and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's and axes, hatchets.
I prefer butter knives myself.
Butter knives.
For
Oh,
a
yeah.
spoon.
Spoon.
Yeah,
Jimmy's the tick, you didn't know?
it's dull. It'll hurt more.
Yeah.
That's right.
It takes a lot more effort, though. Like, you gotta wear gloves and stuff.
I didn't throw the "you twit" in there because I didn't feel it was appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, so what else?
We got Sir Mix-a-Lot hanging out with some chick talking about making some sort of.
I fixed
bread
it.
with seven
There you
up.
go.
There you go.
There were so many trailers and stuff that came out.
Oh, yeah, Kingsman 2.
Yeah.
We were talking about Nickelodeon, too.
Oh,
Coming
yeah?
out with all the new...
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, Rocco, Hey Arnold.
Yep.
And Rocco looked awesome. Like, friggin' awesome.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Filbert's back.
I was hoping for like a lot more like exclusive merch that was coming out.
Yeah.
And I know last year Funko made a huge thing of it, especially because it was right about the time that BVS was releasing. So there was a ton of exclusive merch just for BVS
Yeah.
that was SDCC exclusive.
Surprised they didn't go with the Justice
watch
League
eBay.
this time.
But what did come out last year, I made sure I got. But I didn't really see that much as far as the DC universe. There was a few things, but not as much as last year by far. Now, I do know that a good friend of the show, Zach Kaplan, was out there with an exclusive copy of the newest issue of Eclipse. Exclusive Comic-Con cover and
Yeah.
everything.
That and the Warframe. Yeah.
Yes.
Exclusive Warframe.
Yeah, they brought Warframe that was actually debuted at TennoCon. Still not available through Diamond, but they had it at SDCC as well.
Comic book?
Yes,
Awesome.
Warframe comic book.
Oh, I know you're gonna read that.
Oh, as soon as I can get my hands on it, like I'm probably gonna be sending Henry an email in the morning. Say, hey man, I need this. I'm a huge Warframe fan. I'm a huge Matt Hawkins fan. How come I don't already have it?
They had a sneak peek of a book I'm excited about. Nikki Sixx's book, Heroine Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out as a graphic novel. He worked with Heavy Metal Magazine to put it out.
Which is Kevin Eastman.
I'm so excited because I loved Nikki
Oh, yeah,
Sixx's
that's
books.
Yeah.
So
I haven't read any of his books.
I have both of them. The second one was way more inspirational because the Heroine Diaries itself is essentially his diary when he was hooked on heroin. And all the crazy shit that went along with it. And it was really intense, but really good.
And he OD'd a couple times. And of course, this is pretty epic for those of you who are Pacific Rim fans.
I didn't. Wow, are they? Is this a game?
That's what it looks like.
No,
It's Legendary and Universal. Whatever they did.
there's no game company type.
No.
That's
No, that's television or film.
They went the Independence Day 2 route with it. They made a commercial, kind of like a Go Army commercial for the movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And then, of course,
Oh. So not excited.
Jigsaw. Another
I'm
one.
sorry, I'm so over it.
yes, I'm excited about it.
Really?
I love Jigsaw movies.
I got over it about after 3 or 4.
Well, I will say
Like
3 or 4 was when it went bad. When he died.
Yeah.
Tobin Bell died.
Yeah.
After that, it wasn't good anymore. But
No.
I'm excited about another one because it's another chance of being a decent one.
Yeah.
And this looked interesting when I watched the preview.
well, they are kicking off a whole new franchise with this one.
Yes. It's supposed to be like along the same lines, but a whole new story.
Okay.
And it's like new writers and everything, so it could go a lot of directions.
Yeah.
Well, definitely for the gore
But what I
porn
thought
crowd,
got interesting was they found
they can only go crazier with it
they
because
found
once you've
Jigsaw's
gone so
blood
far.
at a crime scene, like under somebody's fingernails. So somebody's either got a hold of his blood or there's some weird shit going down. So it made it interesting. There's a mystery to be solved, and that's what I liked about the first three was the whole thing was solving a mystery.
Yeah.
And then it just became
Yeah, when it stopped being mysterious, trying to understand and wrap your brain around. That's
At that point, it just went to gore for me.
But this one's trying to make it confusing again, so I like that.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I need some storyline with my gore.
I gotcha. I agree.
Like a
with you
solid story.
I love the music that they put with it.
And having it 3 movies out is a pretty long. I think it was 3.
Yeah.
That got wrapped up in a perfect bow, and it was a great
And you're like, I'm over it.
That was enough.
And then they just kept on.
Oh, I
going.
know.
They needed a new story that was 3 years planned out.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Dead horse.
Yeah, exactly. Annabelle's coming out.
But I was
August
looking that up
11th.
too. When I was looking up this
Super
movie,
excited.
I was looking up shit on the Jigsaw movie, and they came out with literally one every single year. I didn't realize it happened that way, but the years were like 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10.
It's like, stop.
I was like, holy shit, no wonder they ran out of material. Like,
Yeah.
that's
They're
where
like,
you went wrong.
We got to get on this while we
I
can
don't like
still
when they make
money.
you wait forever, but damn.
Yeah.
Take the time to plan your story a little better.
Oh, I love this song. I don't know what this movie is, but I love the song.
Which, by the way, whenever this is over, if you'd like to see all these trailers yourself, there is an actual compilation of all the trailers that were released at SDCC. Somebody actually went through the effort to compile them all, so that's out there. And pretty much that's what we're watching.
She looks pretty badass, whoever she is.
This is a Proud Mary.
I know, I love that song.
Tina Turner or CCR?
I think it's just Tina Turner.
Oh, they both did it.
Yeah. But this one I think is Tina Turner.
Yeah, it's her remake of a remake.
Yeah. She is a badass.
Giggles lost something over on the couch over there.
Oh.
So you're digging around. Yes, Giggles is still laid up. When she comes back, she will have. I do know of 2 reviews that she'll be doing.
If she ever gets around to Doctor Who. Okay,
Well,
in her defense, I
that's
gave
a
it to her
wee
like
thing.
2 days
You
ago.
gave it to me Friday.
That's a wee thing.
Okay.
Both of us will be watching that.
Okay, good.
I'm terrified because I have a lot of addictions
He
already.
wants to try it too, so
Yeah.
I gotta watch it with
that's
him.
fine.
You sure you don't want to watch Battlestar Galactica at first?
Oh, God.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'll tell you what I told her. You have to make it through at least 4 episodes before you make up your mind. Because some people
She
thought it
told
was
me.
way too hokey in the beginning. So, just embrace it. Just let it happen.
Just let the hokey happen.
Yes, let the hokey happen.
Well, it'll be probably different too for us because we're so involved in the nerd community. We
Yeah.
know what the TARDIS is and the delegates.
Yeah.
We know what we're getting into. We know what
A little bit.
what's gonna happen. We're prepared for it.
Oh my god. Battlestar is amazing. Oh, new Battlestar is amazing. Sorry. It
I
said
had to throw that
knee.
in there for you, baby.
It said knee. Not the old one. So what was that?
It's something exclusive to Netflix that Will Smith's doing.
No, I meant the one before this one.
Oh, Proud Mary.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. See, I like creature things.
Well, this looks like it's
So this looks kind of fun.
No, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that show that was on during the 90s. And it had to deal with it was like the buddy cop drama.
And it was an alien.
Yeah.
And he had all the liver spots everywhere on his
Right,
head, right?
right.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's
don't.
one of those.
End of
me the
Watch was a great
title.
cop film.
Yes, it was.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now, I believe this is the 3rd year in a row Henry Cavill has trolled Sdcc.
What?
Taking pictures with all sorts of people. He was running around this year with a Guy Fawkes mask on. He was taking pictures with fans and
That's
attendees,
awesome.
and they had no idea who he was.
Yeah, they're just taking a picture of the guy with the V mask.
Yeah.
And
Great.
he went up to the Suicide Squad lineup, and took a picture with Will Smith, still had his mask on, and then he's having Will Smith autograph something for him, and he pulls his mask off, and Will Smith signs it, looks up, oh, it's you!
God
And
damn
then
it, it's you!
Henry Cavill pulled out his shirt and had them all sign it.
Oh, that's so
awesome.
cute. I could see
Yes.
me trolling if I was like that. I don't know what this is, but this looks amazing.
I don't know. Whatever people say about Suicide Squad, I think everybody did a great job on it.
Yeah.
They did the best job they could. I was happy with the Joker. The only thing I was unhappy with was not enough of him.
Yeah, I did like the Joker, and I thought I was the only
It
one.
was an interesting take.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting take.
Which
but it
you
worked.
did get a little bit more Joker in the Blu-ray. Not a lot, but
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Well, I think a lot of his scenes that they cut were supposed to coincide with another way the film ended.
Yes.
So
Okay, so that one was called Bright.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Has monsters, and they're cops, and Will Smith, and some kind of...
only on Netflix this
Yeah.
December, 2 days before Christmas.
And Bright the album coming soon.
Oh, it's just an Apple core.
The hell?
What? Is it?
Bryan Cranston has done that too.
What did Bryan Cranston do?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. Not the old one. Ronald D. Moore for Life. The Fairies Fucking Up Your Property Show. Bryan
she's talking about
Cranston has
Battlestar.
done that too.
Ah.
And I don't know what you mean, Philip. Alien Nation.
Oh, that's the name of the show.
Alienation.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh!
Philip. Thank you.
I was like, I don't know what that
Man.
is.
Good
Good job.
You guys are great for watching us and
Right.
keeping in contact because half the time you're
We
quality
forget
control.
sometimes. Yeah. We're not
So,
perfect.
Yeah, we kind of do this off the cuff and we don't.
And sometimes we blank.
We're
Yeah.
a group of nerds over 30 trying
Yeah.
our best.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
We're trying to stave off early onset dementia.
Yes.
Apparently, it's like, what was that guy that was in that movie we saw
That thing.
like
that,
2 hours
that
ago?
thing.
What was that?
Yes.
What's his name?
What was his character's name? What did he do in the movie again?
Well, shit, I wrote the new Doctor Who's name 50 times, and then when she asked me, I totally blanked. I'm like, I know it. I don't remember. Like, I knew it. Yeah, I blank. It's okay. Oh, Bryan Cranston would wear a mask and roll around conventions.
Yes.
Yes.
What was it, like a couple of years ago? He actually dressed as his character from Breaking Bad. He dressed up as Heisenberg. And
They're like, damn,
he had
that's
a
a good
mask
costume.
of himself. Like, that was funny because the guy's wearing his own a mask of his own face.
Like, honestly, though,
Walking
if he
around
just
conventions.
walked around anyways in the costume, people might just think he's a really good cosplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, he'd never really show up in that costume. It's too easy.
What was it? Mythbusters actually did an episode on that, and they had like, what's the young guy that wears the glasses and the I know Jamie with the beret.
Adam.
Okay. Adam does that every year. Like, he goes to Comic-Con and he dresses up and sees if people can figure it's him. And he'll wear some stuff. Like, he was wearing a Mon Calamari costume one year, and everybody still got him. But they had convinced Jamie to do it. And his whole idea was he was going to go as himself,
Yes.
but he never stopped. Like, he would just continuously keep walking through the convention. But he would say hi to people. And, if they stopped and say, hey, you're Jamie. He's like, yeah. And he'd keep walking. They'd walk with him. Hey, man, how's it going? Oh, it's going great, And it was the whole idea of he didn't want to get stopped like Adam does all the time to get people to take pictures. He'd just keep moving, And it was pretty funny.
I had a guy walk up to me when I was Lady Deadpool and ask me if I was actually a character from a movie or if I was just dressed as one. And he had, like, this really thick accent.
Yeah.
It was, like, weird. He was by himself, an older white guy with a thick, like, I guess English of some sort accent.
Yeah.
Possibly Australian. Somewhere in there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
completely different areas,
It
but
was
I got
weird.
you.
It was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Maybe New Zealand?
I knew at the time.
New Zealand,
Yeah.
Now I just remember
you know,
that it was a
England,
thick accent.
Australia, somewhere in that
He was
area.
probably Russian. I don't know. So the point was, he
You get-
actually asked me though, and I thought about fucking with him for a minute, telling him I was famous, and letting him like get a picture with me and just get $50 off him or something.
Good way to tell is get them to pronounce the word censor.
Or squirrel.
Squirrel.
I can't get him to do it
Squirrel.
now. I don't know. Like
I know, I'm just saying next time.
That's
Next
how,
time.
If
I
they,
knew at the time.
if they
what
pronounce
he was.
censor,
Oh.
I
Okay.
just have forgotten since Comic Palooza.
Okay.
Or you can just ask them, hey, where are you from?
Oh my god, you're not listening to me.
just kill that for them. You know, ask them if they
All right,
pronounce
we're done
censor
here.
sensa,
It was a
Yeah.
weird thing
Yeah.
that happened.
they're from New Zealand.
I've heard that they would test spies and stuff back in the day by asking them to say squirrel. Because people from like Russia, Germany, stuff like that, or
Interesting.
somewhere in there,
The
they
R's didn't
can't
come out
say
right.
squirrel right.
Yeah, I don't think they can do the R's right.
Yeah. Like they roll it or
It
whatever.
seems like that would be the wrong part.
Yeah. So that's how you tell if someone's a spy. Just so
But
you
what
know.
if it's
Squirrel.
somebody that just never could
Squirrel.
pronounce it quite right growing up, and they got fucked? Like, I'm sure that happened.
Oh, probably, but
It's
What
like
are those
witch trials
things?
kind of
They
shit.
crawl
You
in
can't just,
trees
like,
and they
base
have
it
the
on
fluffy
that.
tails. They
Yeah,
like nuts.
what are those?
What are those things?
yeah.
Big beavers.
Oh my god, yes. Based on true events. I like true events. What kind of true events?
All kinds.
Fireman
Fire
true
control.
events.
Was that Robert Redford? Nope.
Oh. It's not a serial killer. I'm not down.
What are you talking about? Some of these movies are really good.
I don't like the natural disaster movies. I don't like
Well, I think
blizzards or fires or hurricanes or
yeah, it's Jeff
tornadoes,
Bridges. That's who it is.
earthquake
real
movies.
things that really kill people in real
Yeah,
life.
no, I don't want to watch those. There's enough of that in the real world. I want to watch like scary, stupid shit.
That's on the news.
Yeah, if I want to see
That's
that,
the
I'll watch
reason
the
I don't
news.
watch the news.
Terribly depressing.
I would watch it in a movie
Yes.
that I paid to see.
I'd much rather watch something off the wall.
All right. Why not?
It's more interesting.
Cool.
And then you go, at least that shit's not real. And then that's a little less depressing. You know.
Well, DC did confirm a lot of projects. Some we already knew were in motion. They were getting the ball rolling. Case in point, Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
We've known they've been trying to get the ball rolling on that for a while, but they confirmed a lot of stuff that up until now has been rumor,
They
such
haven't-
as Justice League Dark.
Will
Excited
that
about
be the
that.
return of Constantine?
Shazam.
Now,
Girl.
Well,
Sh-
Shazam's been
Shazam.
out there.
yeah, that's been out there. They've yet to fully commit to saying, yes, we are making this movie. It's been on schedules a few times,
I want to see The Rock as Black Adam.
and he's just hellbound to play him.
Because, I mean, and it's cool because even if he gets older, it will still work for the character.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, you're looking at a character that's been, I guess what, the reality of it, he's thousands of years old.
Yeah.
I don't think The Rock's going to age very fast.
Who's gonna play Batgirl?
Batgirl.
That's a
Is that
good
slated?
question.
That's gonna be that's in motion.
Huh.
Batgirl's in motion. Wonder Woman 2's in motion. Justice League Dark, Flashpoint, Suicide Squad 2, Green Lantern Corps, and the Batman.
Corpse.
Wow.
It's Green Lantern Corps. True Green Lantern never dies.
So there's no corpses.
No, if they die, they usually come back.
Well, their consciousness actually gets transferred into
The battery?
pretty much.
Uh-oh. Something creepy's going on with the snowman. I've seen Jack Frost. It doesn't end well.
Maybe this is like our Jack Frost reboot.
Oh my god, that shit messed me up.
Y'all should turn me around.
We okay. Who is we, French girl?
We should have done it first. I'm just saying.
This October, something scary's happening with the
Watch
snowman.
something, I can't watch it.
Something wicked this way comes.
In a video camera?
Why does she have a... Wow.
Ah!
It's a traveling snowman. I like him. He's always smiling.
Oh.
Happiness is contagious, people.
But haven't you seen what they do with their carrot noses? That was in Jack Frost. That freaked me out.
I don't think we need to talk about it.
Yeah, it's really
Huh?
bad.
Except we'll be able to be 90s kids again with Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
I think it's because we're all getting older now, and we're the ones in charge. Like our
We
age
have the
group.
money, yeah.
Yeah, we're the ones in charge of the companies and shit. Going, you know what? I think we should reboot this. Was that a rhino?
No, it's really cool because growing up watching those shows
Yeah.
was amazing. It was like the heyday of animation.
Yeah.
Like pre-CG animation, because now most of the stuff is done on computers.
Yeah.
Back then it was all cell animated. You had to sit there and draw it and then have in-betweeners, go in and put in the motion.
Yeah.
That Snowman movie was called The Snowman.
The
Just so
Snowman.
you guys know. It was creepy as hell looking. It's a good preview to check
There's a
out.
bunch of people underwater.
What is this, a Bioshock?
Ready Player One. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. What is this, Bioshock? It looks like it.
Whoa. Is it? Oh, it's the Guillermo del Toro one with the fish thing, the fish creature.
Ape Sapien?
I think Guillermo del Toro has played too much Bioshock already.
Oh, I love him. But there was rumors that it was like a origin story of Ape Sapien, but there's no confirmation as far as I know.
I think this predates.
Yeah.
Well, if it is, you got to have Doug Jones back.
Yeah. I'm sure it's probably not, but I mean, I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Pretty sure that it is.
Well, he's definitely got to be part of the race that Doug Jones is from. Or Doug Jones is...
Might have been another one, but same. Oh, and he's eating eggs, so it has to be.
And that was Zod. He played Zod
Yeah.
on Man of Steel.
All of Guillermo's movies are beautiful.
Yeah. He tries to purvey a very specific look to his films.
It's very much art still. You know, not just I'm pumping out these movies.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, it's art.
It has some serious artistic quality to it.
The
since
Shape
City
of
Lost-
Water.
Yeah, City of Lost Children.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Some early Ron Perlman, Guillermo del Toro work.
I think I have that one actually.
It's a good movie.
When we talk about Ron Perlman, let us not forget Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Yeah. The old TV series
Yeah.
from the 90s. Or 80s.
Yeah.
It was 80s. Holy moly.
My mom loved that show.
Getting old.
Wasn't
My
she a
mom did, too.
medical examiner or something? Or no, that was the Forever Night.
Oh, the Inhumans.
Yeah.
I saw Lockjaw. I thought that was cool that they actually did Lockjaw like that.
Yeah.
He looks like straight out of the comics.
Oh.
Yeah. He has the ability to teleport people.
Oh, I love this song. Fucking love this song. Was it Ragman or something?
What?
You're gonna tell them what we're watching.
Yeah. this-
The Inhumans trailer.
Right.
we're just really
I'm
locked
wondering how many
in.
times that's actually
This
happened.
might as well
I
be.
know.
It's said weird.
I believe her as Medusa.
That's why I
Yeah.
keep trying to
Black
bring
Bolt.
up what we're watching when it pops up.
This is that you could pretty much sum this up as a reaction video, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just kind of
This kind of reminds me of that show Legion that just came out not that long ago.
Legion. Did you like that? Did
I
you like
loved it.
Yeah.
I
that's-
loved it. I
that-
can't wait for more.
That is Professor X's son.
Oh,
And
see, I knew it had some tie into the X-Men, but
Right.
I didn't know.
They had the guy who plays the main character,
Yeah.
David, in Legion, and Patrick Stewart on the same talk show, and they started talking about it. And David was like, I'm technically your son. And Patrick Stewart's like, oh yes, you're playing Professor X's son. And he's like, wouldn't it be cool if Fox would let you come onto the show as like my dad?
That would have been
That
cool.
would be awesome. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm down for it, you know.
Aw. But yeah, that was a really great show.
Yeah, it is.
Marvel and Stanley.
Yep. Defenders.
Aww. I love her.
That is, they put his cameo in the trailer.
Yes.
That's
And he even had his own license plate that said Stanley.
That is awesome.
I love Jessica Jones. That was some amazing shit.
Show.
Yeah. I love her attitude. I love her in anything, though, I think. She has
I
that
think-
snarky, like, I don't know.
I think you're really going to see them start playing up his actual connection to the MCU from here on out.
After
Probably.
Guardians 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause
They're really going to start playing that up a lot.
They played a joke on everybody that had been speculating for years.
Oh, yeah.
That Stan Lee was the Watcher.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there on Guardians 2, and he's talking to a bunch of Watchers till they walk away. And he's like, wait, I've got more stories to tell you. You know? Yeah, we're done listening to this guy.
And then the Krypton trailer.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
I'm really excited for it.
You got to get sci-fi now.
Yeah. Damn.
Right?
Why do they got to put it on some network that you don't have access to? Right, that's...
What is this?
I don't
It's
know.
The Exorcist! No, I'm kidding.
It's in Egypt, I think. Is this Stargate? This is Stargate. Holy crap. We're watching a Stargate trailer. That's the first thing I thought of. Stargate Origins, coming in 2017.
Very nice.
It's getting close, guys. You need to hurry up.
I know,
We're almost 8
right?
months in. Come on.
Hurry up.
I think we're back to the menu now. What is this?
He's
This is
fixing
not a
it.
trailer.
Nope, that's it.
Oh,
Alright.
shit, we watched them all. See, it wouldn't take you guys too long to watch them all.
Yeah.
No, it's 26 minutes.
And it's... Yeah, there's a lot of really cool trailers on there.
Yeah.
So definitely check it out.
I'm still
Yeah.
mad at trailers, but some of those were good. I just hate all the hype for the trailer, and then you have to wait another, like, however long for the movie, and they put up more hype for the trailer than the movie itself half the time. I fucking hate that. It makes me really mad.
Well, it was like Alien Covenant. There were 2 trailers that pretty much the whole of the trailers
Yeah.
didn't make it into the film. Pretty much.
Oh, I hate that. Or the best parts
Well,
of a film will be in the trailer, and then the rest is garbage.
Well,
I hate that, too.
I think they did that to kind of shit can a lot of introduction.
Ah.
So it was like, hey, we're gonna do the introduction as a trailer, and then you're gonna go into the film already knowing
Yeah.
that. So
No, like, I still haven't watched the It trailer.
really,
Yeah, because I got mad right about that time and swore off trailers. It's like, I'm never watching another one. And then American Horror Story happened, and so I watched it the other day and ruined it all.
Tanya's done that a few times, that she's not going to watch trailers anymore, and then
Well,
I'll
I get
watch
mad
a
when
trailer
They give
and-
too much away, or they give away all the funny parts of the movie. I don't like when they ruin it.
And of course, there's been rumors bouncing all over the place for like the past year that Ben Affleck is stepping down from Batman and blah
what's
blah
up
blah.
with that?
He at SDCC he actually came out on stage and announced that no, he is not leaving the role. He is sticking with it
He's stepping down as director of the movie.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
because, and the reason he said is, Batman deserves too much of my attention to have to split my attention
Yeah.
between playing the role and directing the film.
Like, and this isn't. I'm gonna say this after BVS. This isn't a ham-handed portrayal. This isn't him doing some whoever had, was it Lionsgate who had the rights to Daredevil?
I
don't
believe
know.
so.
He's not doing some ham-handed, studio produced and written BS. I mean, he is trying to do justice to the character that he loves and he deserves to have justice done.
Yeah.
And that's all Batman requires.
Did you hear about the drama?
Exactly.
Which drama?
The Ben Affleck
Oh,
drama?
tabloid stuff.
But...
I did not hear about that.
So, I'll tell you the drama first, and then I'll tell you the real deal.
I saw it on the news, right?
I saw it on Kevin Smith's thing.
Oh, wow.
That was the first place I heard about it. Okay, so a lot of the tabloids were picking up something that Kevin Smith had said as a story, because he always tells old stories about dealing with the old actors and this and that. And it was very flippant, very not a big deal, and he didn't mean it to come out or be used the way it was. That when in their 20s, when Affleck worked with him during Chasing Amy, he had come and talked to Kevin Smith and said that kissing a man was the hardest part of being an actor. Blah blah blah. It means he made it. Whatever. So a tabloid got a hold of this recently and blew it out of huge proportions, and it had a lot of controversy about. A lot of gay actors came forward and was tearing him to shreds, stuff like that. But Kevin Smith came forward, and that's the first time I had heard about it. And he's like, look, this is an old story. We were 20-something. We were idiots. You say a lot of stupid shit then. It's not that big a deal. It was taken out of context. I am so sorry for ever even bringing it up. And he tried to smooth it over, but I keep seeing it over and over and over in the headlines.
What I don't get is why are people so apt to hate nowadays? This is you got to find something to hate and channel your negative energy towards. I think media, whether it be tabloid, whether it be mainstream or whatever, you guys should really do a better job at your jobs and start researching the shit that you're shoveling.
Exactly. So, make sure that it was not taken out of context. Yeah. Make sure
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, that was a huge deal this week. What you looking at?
All the other stuff that came out in Sdcc. Infinity War. We got our first footage for Infinity War.
Michelle Pfeiffer's back at work.
Mm-hmm. Was she going to be playing Catwoman?
Janet Van Dyne in the MCU.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And a two-eyed Nick Fury confirmed for Captain Marvel.
What?
Really?
Captain Marvel will be taking place in the 90s.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean two-eyed? Oh, never mind.
Well, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
The version of Nick Fury that was based on Samuel L. Jackson, his character lost the eye fighting Wolverine in the comics.
Oh.
So that's what was up with the scarring and all that stuff, and I don't know how they're ever going to explain that.
That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah. It's like, that was significant in the story arc that Wolverine had actually been responsible for him losing an eye. Yeah.
They'll probably do another vague description of the character.
Some clawed guy.
Yeah.
What do you mean clawed? Like
right.
Claws, Or metal.
That guy,
They were some sort of material that we can't name. We don't have the rights to it.
Well, I don't understand why they can't do that.
There's Hugh Jackman.
Fox has done it.
Yeah, there's Hugh Jackman in the corner going.
Which my theory was pretty much right as to why Jackman named Logan as being his last film. Because he wanted to cross over and be in the Defenders. And be in the Avengers. Because he was on both of those teams.
Yeah.
And Fox refused to come to the table with Marvel. And that is the reason why he decided that Logan was going to be his last film. And then, of course, at the end of Logan, during the premiere, him and Patrick Stewart both agreed that there is no better time to walk away than right now.
Yeah. Get out of the game while you're still up on the chips.
Yep.
Yeah, because, if Fox goes any further with it, they're eventually going to Fantastic Four it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be bad. I don't think X-Men books are selling as much as they used to.
Well, X-Men Gold sold, or at least issue 1, sold out 3 times over. 3 printings all sold out.
Yeah.
Jose's here.
Specifically.
Jose! Nice to meet you.
Jose!
But that book sold out specifically over controversy. That's the only reason that book sold out. There was a lot of controversy involved in that particular book.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is, everybody who bought the second printing and third printing and so on and so forth did not get the book that everybody who got the first printing got.
Really?
Yes. The book was edited for the second printing.
Oh.
A lot of the issues were actually recalled, I believe. So yeah, if you happen to have one of those copies of X-Men Gold #1,
first printing.
Printing.
You might want to sit on that one.
Yeah,
because it's
that was a highly controversial book. There's a lot of imagery in there that Marvel did not catch before it came out, and once it did come out and everybody noticed. Yeah, it became a huge deal. Huge. And I want to say they recalled everything that was left in the distributor's warehouse.
Wow.
And then the book was re-edited, re-illustrated, and redone for the second and third printings. So that issue sold like hotcakes. But outside of that, right now you just have way too many X-Men titles.
Yeah.
And it's looking like the 90s all over again. They're just flooding the market with it.
Yeah.
And, you know, after the death of Wolverine and everything else, we all assumed that Marvel was trying to stifle Fox and basically cut them off from storyline.
Jose wants to know, says, speaking of editing, did they do anything about the Batman comic where the Joker was torturing Batgirl? The front cover was the issue.
Are you talking about the variant cover that was a head nod to the Killing Joke? I do know that initial variant cover was pulled, and I believe it was given back later in later printings.
Okay.
Other than that, the only thing I can think of that you're talking about would be the original cover for the Killing Joke.
Don't look at me. I'm not the DC fan. I mean, I like DC stuff, but you buy it.
I do.
Said he had her
shirts.
Yeah. You can kind of figure who we root for.
Little bit. Says he had her strapped to the chair and her suit was torn in various places.
Yes, I believe that was a different variant. I don't believe that was a main cover. That wasn't a cover A. Now, the story on that one, I'm not sure on. So, I'm not going to speculate. I just do know that that was not an A cover. That was at least a B or a C cover. But I'll find out and I'll let you know. How's that?
So, here we go. Here we go. Brace yourselves and use a disclaimer.
Oh.
So, you know, I
Flash
just
that
read...
disclaimer up.
I know, right? The mind of Patty, beware. You know how the last episode or issue of Postal, I just finally got around to?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to blow up any secrets or anything on it.
It's been out a while.
But the funniest thing to me, like, I was really upset during the book, and then towards the end of the book, something happened. It made me giggle, because Isaac had to draw a nipple. That right there cracked me up, and I don't know why that struck me so funny.
You were thinking of Isaac drawing a nipple?
Yes!
And if you follow him on Instagram, he actually posted about it.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that!
Today I had to draw a nipple. It was the most nervous thing I've ever done in my life. I had suffered severe anxiety because of it. I had to breathe in a paper bag
me up because I'm reading
2 hours
it.
after.
I'm pissed. I'm reading it. I'm like, Isaac had to draw a nipple. I don't know why. It definitely tickled my fancy, we'll call it. It made me laugh.
Let's see.
I don't know why it was so funny. Because I'm 12, apparently.
You've met him.
Yeah.
And that the thought.
And
of it,
I don't recall there ever being any nudity in the books before.
That issue isn't out yet.
That's awesome. More nipple. Oh my god. Isaac was right. That's what happens. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's different when you've met the person. Like, if it was just some artist, I'm like, okay, yeah.
It is different.
Like, but
I was
knowing
in that, I picked up a comic the other day at the comic book shop that I thought looked cool, and I
Yeah.
started reading the back, and I'm reading the description. I'm like, okay, this isn't for me. It looked cool from the front, though. The
Yeah.
art was cool.
Yeah.
So then I looked for the artist, and it was Ben Templesmith, and I was like, I got this guy.
yes.
But that was the only thing cool about the book was the art. I didn't like the story.
Aww.
So it stayed there.
There's a couple of his I want to get a hold of for sure. That looked really good to me, but
It was called 10 grand, I think, or 100 grand. 10 grand, I think.
I don't remember. I don't know that one. Yeah, he's drawing nipples a lot now.
He's trying
That's
to
a new
perfect it.
obsession.
Right? There's just gonna be a page of nipples.
Once you've gone nipple, you can't quite stop. I guess it's like
Maybe
no,
that's
I've got
what I
to
should
get
do.
I've got to get drawing nipples down to perfection.
Like, I have read comics that had full out, like, vagina. And it wasn't surprising and didn't make me giggle, except for that one that was really not placed in the right place. But, like,
I remember that.
But Isaac drawing a nipple cracked me up. But yeah, no, there was a vagina that was not in
It
the right
was like
place.
someone had never seen under a woman's underwear before.
Yes! They know
And
approximately
they thought it made more
where
sense
it
that
goes.
It was like in the front.
You're
like,
looking at the book. Like,
Yes!
that's not right.
They moved it up like about 4 inches.
Now, granted, it was at a weird angle, and I think the guy had an issue drawing from that perspective.
Yeah.
I think it was
And wanted
that.
to get as much bang for the buck. You know what I mean? Like, wanted
You
to
wanted
show
to get-
as
put the
much
full thing in
vagina
there.
as
I don't know how this
possible.
looks, but I'm gonna make it look magnificent.
Yes. That's a pet peeve. I mean, you gotta put anatomy where it belongs. Okay, this is exciting to me.
Speaking of anatomy, where it belongs.
There's another
Yes!
freeze frame for you.
That's
Derek.
exactly it. Okay. Anatomy where it belongs. So, there was recently a paternity issue with Salvador Dali, the artist. So they exhumed his body. And his mustache was still intact.
Wow.
Like 28 years later, his
It
mustache.
was still waxed.
Yes,
And everything.
beautiful.
It was good. No, man.
His mustache was in beautiful
Like, you saw a
condition.
picture of it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna post those, but they should.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I guess it was probably a little much with everything else not looking intact.
just his mustache.
Yeah, maybe that would be disrespectful to post a picture of that publicly.
Yeah, but I don't know why that excited me so much, but I mean, he's known for it.
Yeah,
so
like
it's
1,000
kinda
years
cool.
from now, his
The
bones will be
wax
dust, but
probably-
the
Yes,
mustache,
mustache
will still be
stuck
there.
there.
The mustache wax stuff is probably what preserved it.
It could
actually,
be,
all that time.
could be, because he always had it
Because
like,
it kind of encases the
Yeah.
hair and follicle.
but it was perfect.
Interesting.
Now you know. Let's see here. Nope, same thing. Never mind. Nothing new. So yes.
Yeah.
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 I learned all sorts of weird shit all week, and I don't tell half of it.
Some
on the
more
show.
news from this weekend. This weekend was the Pokemon Go Fest. Thank you very much, Mandy, for posting this information for me to put out there. The Pokemon Go Fest was in Chicago. Celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the release of Pokemon Go, and apparently it did not go as anyone had planned. Thousands of people showed up for exclusive challenges and very extremely rare Pokemon. And what happened? The servers crashed. No one was able to play. It was a terrible deal. The CEO of Niantic, I believe it was the CEO, got booed off stage. And for all those that were live streaming, they killed the audio feed so you couldn't hear the angry crowd screaming, "The game is down. Let us play," or something like that.
Wow.
It was a big deal, and what they actually wound up having to do is all the exclusive challenges and rewards and Pokemon that were supposed to be available to try and get, they wound up given to everyone who had a ticket. Their ticket refunded, and they received $100 in-game credit. So it was a fantastical stink.
A shit show, if you will.
Yes.
That sucks.
It's like, we're sorry you didn't get to play the game, but here's all the shit you probably could have gotten if you played the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And there were two other pretty
You don't-
big
you don't
conventions
have
this weekend
fun
as
doing
well. You had the Montreal Comiccon was this weekend, as well as the Corpus Christi Comic-Con, which is closer to us than either of the other two. We didn't go.
While watching the Batman and Bill doc, I found out that supposedly, according to those doc people, that the New York City Comic-Con was the first one, where the actual like writers and people were involved, not just fans.
Yeah. So
I thought that was interesting. Go New York.
Did you ever go?
No.
No.
I was not as in touch with my nerdiness until I moved down here and met you guys. I was still nerdy, but definitely got out of hand after I started hanging out with you guys.
You were closeted.
Yeah, a little bit, I think. I wasn't ever, like, ashamed of the things I liked. I just wasn't as...
Well, if you weren't hanging out with other people that liked it, too.
Exactly. So it was kind of like, well, I like it, but, you know, whatever. Like, I still had that huge horror movie collection and stuff like that, so it's not like I didn't watch the stuff. I just didn't have anybody else to, like, bullshit with it about. You know.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
For nerds to bullshit about shit and shit.
But no shitting.
What am I doing? I'm chilling and shit.
Let's see here. Some cosplay group got together and did a photo shoot of popular fast food chains, apparently. Let's see here.
So they were cosplaying as, like, fast food chain mascots,
I guess so.
Yeah, the king.
Or fast food itself. That'd be kind of funny.
Just remember, nothing can stop the grimace.
Anna says she doesn't know if she'll ever get to the max level on Pokemon Go.
I don't know if there is one. Is there one?
I don't know. Jose, we already did watch and talk about all the new trailers. You missed out. You'll have to go back and watch us again. Because we watched them on air.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
A lot of open-mouthed staring. But then we discussed it. 40. Anna says 40.
40. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Max level?
I'm halfway there. I'm a little over halfway there. I think I'm like 23 now.
Ah.
Yeah, that amongst, like, the other 6 or 7 games you play?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's freaking out about Game of Thrones coming back on.
Yeah, that's what I see in my feed everywhere.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones and
It's supposed to be the last season, isn't it? No.
I don't know. I don't watch
Well,
it.
I guess if George R.R. Martin can't keep up with the show, then they're going to go wherever they want with it.
Yeah.
He's probably like, you know what? I'm tired of writing it. You guys just finish it for me.
Yeah. Feel like I'm over this.
I'm tired of killing characters. You guys go ahead and do that. Just stick with that theme. It works. You know, people get attached to characters. They die, and then they're like, "Why did they kill them?" Because it's Game of Thrones, man.
Anna, you can't call Pokemon Go Pogo because Pogo was a gaming thing forever ago.
Baby, really?
I know that.
I'm gonna go play
that.
some Pogo.
You
No,
can't call it
don't
Pogo.
do that.
Poke and go?
If
Pogo was a thing online,
Go.
though. It was a gaming site that had a bunch of games on
Katie,
it.
we don't need to know about that game you played like 10 years ago. Okay?
Poke and
No,
go.
we still play.
Oh, well, there you go. We don't need to know about
I
that.
still
We
love
already
you,
knew
Anna,
it.
but no
Shit.
Pogo. Look at that. I knew something about gaming.
Hell right.
Fuck yeah. Woo!
I know Warframe.
I don't know a whole lot, so it's
know
not
Grand
my
Theft Auto.
it's not my thing. You know, I could probably play that one. I'd still swear a lot and suck at it, but Grand Theft Auto, I might be able to play that.
What kind of system do you have?
360.
Oh, well, screwed on that one.
Yeah. Well, they have it on everything, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, you can
So.
play the old version of
Yeah.
360.
I don't care about new versions.
It's all about San Andreas, because the coolest line I've ever heard in a video game was in that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell them what you were doing, man. 'cause that was
Okay,
pretty epic.
so I came out of my little house, and I had a monster truck in my garage. I hopped in my monster truck, and I even remember the exact route, because I did it like at least another 100 times, trying to get them to say the same thing. But I turned left, I made the first right, made the second right, and just hauled ass, and it teed into another street, and I hit a cop at full speed.
Oh,
And my
shit.
character leans out the window of the monster truck and screams, "You're like my asshole, always holding up shit."
Oh my god.
I immediately turned off my console, turned it back on,
I want to do it again.
and tried to do it again. I hit that same cop, I don't know how many times, and he never said it again. But that was by far the funniest thing I've ever heard in a video game.
I've watched a lot of video games being played. I've watched it like way back in the day when Grand Theft Auto was still on like 1, maybe 2, like
back in the
way
bird's eye view,
back
when you didn't have the third person. It was just like looking down on the city.
Yeah, I've watched that a lot. It's
really hard to play that game, the first and second one. It's hard to play them and actually stick with whatever missions or story they've laid out, because you get distracted real easy. It's like, oh, hey, look, a neat car I can steal.
I think I remember the music in those more than anything. Like, there was one that had a lot of, like, 80s music and stuff, or even earlier.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of cool.
Well, 3, I think they did their own, like, soundtrack for it. That all the songs and everything were made up for the game.
Oh, no. The ones I'm thinking of are definitely, like, Video Killed the Radio Star was on one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I still remember that song.
It's stuck in my head.
Vice City, I think, had that one.
Oh, might have
all
been.
the 80s stuff.
Yeah.
See, I was a big fan of San Andreas, not just because of the line, but because it had a Harrier.
Yeah.
And
well, on the new one, you've got a Harrier, you've got a jet, you can fly several different things. Pretty insane. If you ever want to get online, check it out. It's a trap.
Okay, so anytime I think of that game, it always makes me think of a game that was like a million years ago.
Astyanax.
No.
Oh.
Leisure Suit Larry.
I've heard of it and never played it.
Oh my god, we were little. Well, not that little, but little enough that it was really inappropriate. And I remember playing that game at like a cousin's grandparents' house. It was like a step cousin. But yeah, and like the parents caught on to what was going on. There were hookers and stuff in it, and it was really bad.
Well, you can visit a strip club in the new one.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, and you can actually like sit there at the rail while some girls dancing on a pole and throw money.
That's so funny.
Online though, if you do that in an open session, you're liable to get killed. Somebody sees you in the strip club, they're coming to get you. They'll shoot the whole place up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's crazy.
No,
I actually went to the strip club at one point after all that had happened. There's like blown up cars in the parking lot,
God.
dead people in the freaking in the club, and I'm just like, what happened here?
Somebody was enjoying themselves, and we can't have that.
It's pretty bad.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yep. Oh yeah, huh?
He's actually playing a character that was relevant in the I think either the Clone Wars or Rebels. I think it was Rebels. Like his character came out in Rebels, the Disney animated show.
The CGI one.
Yeah, and it was a younger version because that takes place way before all this. Like when the Empire was really starting to take its hold.
I never watched this movie.
It's a good movie.
I know it's streaming now, so I could.
Yeah.
It's incredibly sad. Don't get attached to anything.
If you're not a big fan of Star Wars, I think this is a good way to start.
Actually,
it's a good jumping off point because it's great. It kind of gives you a lot of backstory of what happened in the 4th, 5th, and 6th films.
Mm-hmm.
And
see, I watched those when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I really liked those. And the new 3 were alright.
I think this
But I'm
solidifies
just not
the
over...
history more. They explain away the exhaust port. So
I'm just not head over heels about them lately.
I have to ask you, since you're a horror fan, what do you think of Peter Cushing, the Peter Cushing CG situation there?
Making him look younger.
Because he was Peter Cushing was like one of the old school horror movie actors, and he played Grand Moff Tarkin in the 4th episode, A New Hope. So now that he's gone, they had to put somebody in his place.
Oh, see, I didn't even notice.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And I think that Krennic guy is like a Vader fanboy or something. Like, seriously. He seemed to like being force choked in this movie a little too much. It was just kind of like,
oh.
You gotta have a few like that.
He
Come
likes
on.
me. He let me live. You know? So,
doing naughty things just to piss him off, just enough to choke him.
Trying not to. He was probably like trying to win Vader's favor, but the simple fact that he's still alive after being force choked, it's like, oh, he's okay.
Well, we're actually overtime.
Oh no.
Look at us.
Dun, dun, dun.
Breaking the law. Breaking rules.
We have a couple people we want to thank.
Yes?
Yes.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Captain Jack's Elixirs at www.captainjackselixirs.com. Make sure to go get some vape juice. Visit me in the mornings. Also, don't call me. Just come in and say hi.
At Captain Jack's.
At Captain Jack's. You can find the address online. I'm
322 East Texas Avenue, Baytown, Texas 77520.
There you go. And we're also brought to you by All Star Comics, Baytown, Texas also. 281-839-7127. Also, here's the rest of the spiel. If you like our videos, make sure to like down there, subscribe to our channel so that you get all of our updates, everything. Derek told me it's down there.
Yeah, Derek says it's over here.
He says it's down there.
If Derek put it over here, it's over here.
So, it's over there.
So
So make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and our videos. Also, don't let the party stop there. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our website, www.thenerdery.net.
And don't forget to check out the rest of our videos later on in the week.
Yes, exactly. We have them all week. Last week's horror one was especially exciting.
Don't be weirded out by the fact
old.
that we may be wearing
Yes.
the same shirts.
Right. Well, I'll be wearing something different, so
Yeah.
it's all good. Because I shower and change my clothes.
I live here, so I can go change clothes.
Only every week.
I know, right? Okay, I guess that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.